Hi. Today I wanted to talk about breastfeeding, but a very specific topic. So I posted a couple of weeks ago and I wrote oatmeal, avena, and avoine. Um, in a lot of cultures, we find that food is like the first defense, first line of wellness for pregnant moms and for like the postpartum period, right? And there are certain foods that are like held in the highest regards, and certain foods that you have to eat every day so you can feel better, your muscles could relax and heal properly, and so you could have produce lots of breast milk and the quality of the breast milk and all of that, right? And I know in a lot of cultures, like oatmeal is one of those things that are held in high regard when it comes to producing uh, a great supply of breast milk. And then there's like ginger and cinnamon and all those warming foods and comfort foods that are good, right? Um, so if you were to ask, some people, they'll say it's not scientifically based. We don't know. The best way to feed your baby is the best way to get breast milk is to feed that baby and to always bring them to the breast. And yeah, and I completely agree with that, right? Like the best way to get breast milk is to um, remove that milk from your breast and to continuously feed your baby and bring that baby to the breast. I completely agree. But for me and my culture, I'm Haitian. Uh, when I was pregnant with my son, it was so important to my mom and the elders in our community to feed me. It was so important to them to feed me healthy foods, comfort foods. Porridge was a big deal. Beans were a big deal. Uh, warming spices like the cinnamons and the ginger and nutmeg, and just there was just so many things, and teas and herbs, and they did things the way they did, and it was to give my body rest, to heal my body, to help me grow healthfully back to where I was pre-pregnancy, and for the quality of my breast milk. And I 100% completely agree with that also. So I think that nutrition is important, and we shouldn't focus on just one food um, or one drink that's gonna like magically make breast milk, become greater. But we should focus more on making sure we get a variety of healthy foods, making sure that it's consistent. I do believe in listening to our elders and listening to those that came before us and giving them a space also to, pour into us. And I definitely allowed my mom to do just that for me. But, I wasn't hard of hearing, right? Like I listened to the professionals. And I'm not talking about people that didn't have experience with breastfeeding, but, to make sure that you're looking for doulas and lactation consultants and midwives that do this every day and that are helping women do something that is supposed to be natural, but it's very hard. So we need all the support we can get. So I just wanted to let you know that it's okay to, if you want to eat the oatmeal, eat the oatmeal. If they want to feed you, like, I don't know, whatever it is that your culture does, um and it's not hurting you in any type of way, why not drink the oatmeal? Why not, drink the peppermint tea or the lactation cookies? Like, if that's what you want to eat, then eat it. Is it really going to make a difference? We don't know, but I do strongly believe that you should leave space for culture to take place in this time. I think it's so important that we don't lose our culture, especially for first generation kids. You know, our parents weren't born here, and they they're trying their best to keep to keep their culture alive, to pass down their knowledge to us. And there's so much good in it. There's so much knowledge to be given. And doing this work has taught me so much about my culture and other cultures, and how alike our cultures across the globe is in terms of in terms of maternal health. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to compare and contrast, and to understand how important the postpartum period is, to understand that across so many cultures, the idea of taking it slow, healing, having comfort foods, it's just it's really beautiful to see the comparisons. And you know, if you ask the Asian cultures, if you ask people from Morocco and people from all over, or in the Caribbean, it's like, yeah, you know, after we give birth, we feed them this and this, and we do this tradition, and you know, things are a little bit different, but for the most part, it's all the same. So if people could be from all over the country and they're talking the same, all over the world, and they're talking about the same things, and we're not doing it here in America, then they must be doing something right. So I do believe that we should definitely listen to them, and definitely, you know, take heed to what they have to say, because to me it's magical. It's so beautiful to heal in this way after pregnancy, and understanding that, you know, our first line of defense is food. And why wouldn't it help with your breast milk, the supply of your breast milk, or the quality of your breast milk, or, you know, it gets you up and moving in 40 days because you sat down and ate.